Hey gang, it's time for a quick DVD review, and this time it's the 80s classic, The Goonies. The movie's general plot centers around a group of kids who have been labelled the Goonies. Now these kids are not really popular, no one really wants to hang out with them, they're misfits, they're outcasts, you get the idea. Now, they live in this lakeside town, and their houses are going to be bulldozed down to make way for a country golf course. Unless they can produce a large sum of money, to buy back the land. The basic Goonies consists of, they've all got proper names, but they're always referred to by their nicknames. The movie stars Mikey, Mouth, Data, Chunk, Brand, Andy, and Steph. But towards the end of the movie, they're joined by a new Goonie called Sloth. The kids are pissing about in Mikey's attic when they come across this treasure map for One-Eyed Willie's treasure. What, they couldn't say Long John Silver? Or Blackbeard? Maybe those names are copyrighted. What, pirate names are copyrighted? Damn you, Viacom! Sorry, where was I? So Mikey rallies the other Goonies into believing that if they could find One-Eyed Willie's treasure, they'll have enough money to stop them bulldozing their houses and building this country golf course. Sounds simple enough, I guess. But you have to mention that no one's ever found this treasure, and those who've gone looking for it have gotten killed. But that shouldn't discourage these kids, now should it? I mean, this movie is about them after all. No title character in a movie ever dies. Forget I just said that. There's also a subplot running where there's this family of Italian-American criminals have busted one of their members out of prison, and they're trying to get rid of all these bodies. But soon quick learn of One-Eyed Willie's treasure and sort of start following the kids on a little underground adventure. I really think this movie was well written. It's got some pretty funny moments, like one in particular where Mikey's mum has got a Spanish housekeeper, and Mouth apparently knows how to speak Spanish, so she's saying all this stuff to him, and she's asking him to translate, but the stuff that he's saying to her is pretty dodgy. Like, this is where they keep all the sex toys, he deals with drugs and heroin, and you'll probably never leave this place alive. Very funny, and they use the same joke in Ace Ventura 2, for those of you who are wondering. The cast in themselves are very fun. Each character has a personality. It's not like in a lot of movies you see these days where everyone has the same generic personality. For example, you got one kid who's a loudmouth, you got one kid who's a fitness fanatic, you got another kid who's a complete lardass and a liar, you got another kid who idolizes James Bond and he's covered from head to toe in gadgets, and you got a female who just bitches and complains all the time. I really enjoyed this movie. It's very funny, it's well written, it's got great delivery, and the build up is worth it as it gets further and further into it. Highly recommend you go and check this out. It's a very funny movie. But I'm always left with this question about it. Why the fuck is there no sequel? I mean, this is one of those movies that I actually want to see a sequel to, and it's a very small list. It consists of Godzilla, Batman, and Back to the Future. But there are rumours of a new sequel coming either next year or this year itself. They're probably just rumours, don't get your hopes up. I'm Random DC, good night, and do the truffle shuffle!
Babality.